What year was the first Crown Golf Tournament held? 1998. Had no idea. What year did the Color Guard win their first caption award? 2019. The answer is 2016. Carolina Crown has been announced as hailing from 3 different cities over the years. What are they? South Carolina. What's that city in South Carolina? It says Fort Mill, South Carolina, Charlotte, North Carolina, Belmont, North Carolina. Who was the first drum major of Carolina Crown to win the DCI Jim Jones Leadership Award? No idea. Bob Beasley, 2006. In 1991, Carolina Crown performed in front of 125,000 spectators. Where was this performance? No idea. Charlotte Motor Speedway for the Coca-Cola 600. And by the way, Flow Marching, you suck. You charge a fee and have no sound on your replays due to copyright infringement. In 2013, Carolina Crown won the DCI World Championships Best Captured Awards through the core win. Best brass performance, best visual performance, best general effects. The Core opened their 2011 production with what tune? Let's guess Malagrania. Bohemian Rhapsody by Queen. And how do you say Malaguena? In 2004, the Core was one of the first to use amplification of a vocal ensemble. What song did they sing? No idea. Seasons of Love, Jonathan Larson and Rent.
We have need of a soothing story, a familiar story, a story that is so...
What was the name of Carolina Crown's original parent organization? No clue. Charlotte Drum Corps Association. In the Corps' 2007 Triple Crown performance, what were the names of the winning trifecta? No clue. Brown, Devlin, Blue, and Green Machine. What does that even mean? Who was the first champion of Nightbeat? It was probably Carolina Crown.
Do you love me, John? She asked. You know I love you, darling, he replied. You are the light of my life, my sun and sun.
Garfield Cadets, 92.30. What is the most played tune in Crown's history? Seasons of Love? The answer is Nimrod, Enigma Variation. 1996, 97, and I have no idea.
Once more, she spoke. How much
2015 Inferno.
He answered, my love for you has no limits.
In
No
2018, what was the name of the beast?
must have an ending except my love.
Let's just guess Bob. Rocky.
Contact reestablished.
What was the last Crown Guard show performed at WGI Finals in Dayton, Ohio? No idea. The Last Dance, 2010. Something broke at DCI Finals in 2010. What was it? No idea. That guy's leg, Ryan Brown and Northland. What year did Crown Brass win their first Jim Ott Award for Best Brass Performance? The grass is always greener. In 2014, Crown traveled abroad to perform where? Let's guess London. Or Greece. The answer is the Takasaki Music Festival in Japan. Who was the first performer from Carolina Crown to win their division at the DCI I&E competition? Sean Cooney, Flag in 1999. Every story has a beginning. Our story began with them. Your story begins with us. FJM, is that an ad? Because of Crown.org.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another Because of Crown. My name is Courtney Allison Mills. I'm here tonight to be your MC once again. And we're really excited to be here at Gardner-Webb Stadium in lovely Carolina Crown area. I'm your MC tonight. I am an alum from 1996 to 1999. I also taught the Corps in 2000. So we're in North Carolina, Gardner-Webb Stadium, sharing the behind the scenes of the Project 21, which is what Carolina Crown has been working on pretty much the whole summer, which we're absolutely really excited to have Drum Corps back. Our alumni have created, once again, some incredible content for you, and we want to help them kind of continue on through the traditions that we have built in the past. Today, we are here to celebrate and give back to the organization that has meant so much to so many, including me. We're aiming for a $20,000 donation as part of our Because of Crown initiative. You can donate to Carolina Crown by navigating to www.becauseofcrown.org. Crown Live begins at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time on Flow Marching. To see the full production, you'll have to log into Flow Marching. It's going to be fantastic. Also, if you donate $100, you get the Flow Marching, tonight's Flow Marching thing for free. So that in itself will pay for a fantastic evening of Drum Corps. And we hope to share over the next 2 hours of why this Project 21 has been so integral and so special to the Carolina Crown organization. So sit back, enjoy, and donate a little money to keep this tradition going.
So what is it that you can't see unless you watch it on Flow Marching that has no sound on the replay? Which is fairly worthless.
We're just so excited to have people back together again, doing Drum Corps and keeping Crown alive. This is a really important year. It's not because we're going on tour, not because we're trying to win or win a caption.
What I'm looking forward to this season is just being back together. I mean, it's been 600 and I think 65 days since Crown Guard has been together last, which is an awesome thing, you know, to be back together in this environment, doing it in person. The Zoom thing during COVID was great, the virtual thing was great, but it's not the same as being in person and feeling the energy in the room. And you can kind of see everyone's excited to be back, you know. I'm also excited that we have 60 people in the color guard. It's a massive color guard, so I can't wait to fill up the field and do things that the DCI fan base hasn't seen ever with that many people. So super excited about that.
Sure, when you find yourself at a wall at some point at the end of the week or week 2, you remember that. This is a special place. This doesn't happen all the time. I'm excited about being here to enjoy what you're going to experience with the project.
It's been nice to get to do the thing. Drum Corps are going to get the most unique Carolina Crown experience that has ever existed and that will ever exist. And so that's something really special. And despite the challenges and the circumstances and not getting to do some of the things we love, like traveling and going to finals, it's going to be worth it to get to do something really special. And so I'm just really excited to be here and be a part of this Drum Corps.
2021 is a way for us to kind of wrap our heads around how this experience is going to be slightly different than before. You know, it's hard to wrap your head around what usually starts in November, and you have from November until May to prepare some things.
What we're trying to do and how can we maximize that effort and not being so restricted to what we normally do. We can do whatever we want, and you know it's great to be able to kind of work as a design team and how do we come together and think of like we don't need to think of the old construct because we're doing our own thing. We're making something special here. Particularly the show is geared for the organization, for the Crown alumni, for someone who has been involved with the Crown. That's something special for them.
Going through a season of not being able to have that thing that's always been there, I think it just woke us up to a lot of that. So, you know, when we think about In My Mind, which is a pretty strong emotional connection for all the alumni here, you know, of course, that they helped create the builds, and it becomes a thing that, you know, when they're away from this, they can think about fondly and their friends and the experience. The show's built on that. You know, there are some building blocks in the program that we appreciate and helps add structure and design and to the program that's built up of some of these memories and people being able to do that. So, you know, we look at it this way that we would not be able to create the show that we do.
So it starts with the core in the center of the field singing the core song, you know, and I think that transcends not only Carolina Crown but all of the core. That you know that if you're going into the crowd and you see a core lined up in the back doing their rituals, everyone's got them, and when you mark, you know what that's about. Everyone knows that about. I think that's what connects us all. It was the basis of how we got to this point and why we wanted to start the show that way, what it meant to not only Crown but drummer in general. So you'll see that start of that, you know, and then, you know, I know that everybody's kind of waiting for when are we going to make the Crown set. We don't do one, we don't two, we do 3 Crown sets in the show. And you're always here, you know, in my mind, I'm going to Carolina, that's in the music, close by there'll be a Crown.
Removal of ourselves from our competitive stress, I think, is going to make us approach artistry and the feelings of performance different. I think not having that typical carrot of something that's 2 months away, like every day they're treating it like this is their performance. wanted to do was obviously experience this nostalgia or that reflective feeling throughout and drawing the audience, drawing the fans, drawing the alumni, but also not making a throwback show. You know, to do something completely fresh and new, things we've never seen, we've never done, be creative and feel like we're exploring, but also make it as familiar as possible. You know, the things that we love about Crown, the things that we love about Drumcorn.
again, if you missed the opening, my name is Courtney Allison Mills, and I am a Crown alumni. I marched 96 through 99. Because of Crown, this event is an alumni-led event that we are asking for your donations to continue bringing excellence to the Carolina Crown. Our goal tonight is $20,000. And while it's a steep goal, if anybody could give 5, 10, just a little amount makes a big difference. So right now, as it stands, we're at about $2,200. So start heading to www.becauseofcrown.org. And later tonight, this is the best part, you'll have the opportunity to watch Carolina Crown's Project 21, where you'll see 7 scenes the Corps has put together throughout the summer so far. The event starts with the Corps singing their Corps song, In My Mind, followed by an on-the-field warm-up with Matt Harloff inside the circle, as well as Crown drums and the Crown pit. Did you know that Crown Brass has won 7 Jim Ott High Brass Awards since 2009? To say Crown Brass is a success would be an understatement. One of the well-known traditions within the brass is being inside the circle. To get our viewers warmed up, please enjoy several of those award-winning years of being inside the circle with Matt Harloff and Crown Brass. There's a special treat when we get to the end of 2013.
familiar story. A story that is so very, very old, and yet so new. It is the old story.
Yeah, the voicing and the just amazing dynamic consistency there was breathtaking in the brasses.
Great color here with the upper brass. Appreciate all their choreography on the lower level. Just great clarity. Bottom of the sound is fantastic here. What a plane to the sound there, trumpet on your sustain. Beautiful. So exposed there, trumpets. Thank you.
Just a fabulous decrescendo into that release ensemble.
And again, a great color change here. As we go to the low brass. Wonderful narration. Has so much emotion and passion.
All of the detail work that you've done physically just adds so much.
Wow. Wonderful resolution. Love the dialogue with the soloist.
Absolutely incredible crowd. I just walked the entire length of the field and did not hear any timbre changes. I did not hear any breath marks. I did not hear anything. Just continuous sound. Harmonic awareness and quality of sound and matching not only individual resonance but how we matched through to that release. Very highly achieved.
Rifles, great.
Wow. Yeah, clarity, trumpets, articulation's ridiculous. Wonderful shape, nuance, and uniformity as we add the lower octave.
Percussion support right on the money, folks. Thank you.
Just insane.
The uniformity of approach, given those physical and environmental risks that you're taking while you're playing that, don't hinder the moment at all.
Excellent clarity. And mellophone, beautiful.
Let's wind it up. Here we go.
Yeah, that's a great effect. Great sustain quality here at this tempo. Very impressive. Battery going to town there at the halftime.
The way it's been voiced, just provide wonderful direction, build, and transparency.
Crowd is on its feet.
It is so much fun to be able to judge this, you guys. Thanks for the ride.
Oh, wow. Just absolutely so consistent. And even after what you've gone through,
Wonderful expression.
there's absolutely no lapses. No lapses in performance tonight.
Great handling of the retard.
Yeah, all the antiphonal work from the timpani, well handled.
That is so good. That is so good.
Love the slow motion and the resolve. The soloist. Excellent.
Oh my freaking God. I've just witnessed the best performance in my 40 years in this activity.
To have set new standards for brass sonority and articulation in the activity.
Just want to be on the field with you tonight. Just want to be part of this. Incredible.
I'm so privileged to have been part of this performance. All I can say is bravo.
Hi again. We're so excited to have you here tonight at Gardner-Webb Stadium with the Carolina Crown. I am here with you tonight to kind of bring us to the highlight of the entire season, which is Project 21. So how about that Crown Brass? Phenomenal, yeah? All right. So our giving update. As of right now, we are about $2,300. And so our goal tonight is $20,000. So we want to really start to give 5, 10, $1 million if you've got it. You know, we'll take anything at this point. We just want to make sure the tradition of excellence at Carolina Crown continues. Up next is a feature video from our alumni talking about the history of the core song, which is also one of many inspirations for this year's Project 21, In My Mind. After that, we'll share some videos from the current 2021 Carolina Crown and what their time has been like for the summer. It's amazing that they were able to put this together in just 5 weeks and still have times for things like movie nights, volleyball, and a banquet.
My name is David Roth. I marched soprano in 2000, and I was drum major in 01, 02, and 03.
Hi, my name is Kirk Balzell. I was the timpanist for Crown in 2018.
Hi, I'm Adele Honrath. I was in the color guard in 2000, 2001, and 2003.
Hello, my name is Linda Harvey, and I was one of the drum majors at Carolina Crown in 2012, 2013, and 2014.
Being a part of the first classes of Carolina Crown to learn and teach the new core song was really meaningful. At the time, and I still feel this way, it felt like the beginning of being one of the big boys, right? The older, more established drum corps that had histories and traditions and core songs and all those types of legacies. This felt like taking that first step towards that, which was really special.
For the core song, In My Mind, I remember I learned it. It was the last day of spring training in 2018. We had just finished a little preview show for the community around Gardner-Webb University as a thank you to their community. I remember there was a whole lot of excitement going around. You know, we had just played our show for the first time in uniform, and we were wrapping up spring training. We were about to hit the road, so there was a whole lot of excitement there. I remember we were taught it very, very quickly. We just kind of went into a full group huddle, and I think there was even some alumni who had come out to see the show. But we all just split up into voice parts, and very quickly got a quick rundown of each line, and then a few minutes later we just jumped in together and sang the core song for the first time. At least personally, that was a really tough summer for me, but every time we sang that song, In My Mind, before every time we took the field, there was just a feeling of peace and hope, just being surrounded by people that I love a whole lot.
Like many of us, my experiences at Crown led me to be dependent and hardworking and responsible, totally invaluable lessons. One of the things that I am most honored to have taken part in during my time at Crown is the core song, specifically the lyrics. So I wanted to record this to share with you guys the story of how that came to be. It was 2001. I had been invited to participate in a student leadership summit prior to moving. It was the first of its kind. I believe it was conceived of and led by David Roth, our drum major that year. The summit was great. We had time to interact as a leadership team before the rest of the corps got there. We spent a good amount of time with the staff. It was all around an educational and fun experience. We got through what I think at least then people called every days, and we were off on tour. I was studying English during that time, so once we got on tour and we were a little bit into the tour schedule, Larry Markovich approached me. I'm not sure if he remembered me and any experiences from the summit pre-tour, but he asked me if I would like to participate in reworking the lyrics of the James Taylor song, Carolina in My Mind. The corps had been singing it to the original lyrics, to a new arrangement that Marty McCart had provided earlier that summer. But there was a sense that the lyrics just didn't quite fit. So I said yes. I knew it was a really big opportunity, a really cool thing to take part in. I kind of sprinted away to the guard bus. Anybody who was there would tell you I was kind of in a panic. And I got pen and paper and just started kind of working out some ideas. I workshopped a little bit with a couple people. I remember Daniel Holland was there, Tony Pecorara. I'm sure that Andrea Forsch was there cheering me on. And it was a pretty quick process. We workshopped that a little bit, and I presented one version to the leaders who said, "This is great, it's a print, let's learn it." Pretty seamless process altogether. Obviously, there have been some changes to the song, the way we sing it, the way we use it as a core. But one thing for sure remains the same for me, and I think many others. Every time I hear it, I get goosebumps. So proud to have marched the Carolina Crown and to be part of this cool piece of history with the corps. So it's my story. Thanks much.
It goes without saying that getting to sing our core song at the end of finals night in 2013 is an incredible experience. So I'll just try and paint a little bit of a picture for you of what that was like from the members' perspective. So first place had just been announced, Carolina Crown, and everybody's going crazy, getting to celebrate and take pictures and hugs. And then all of a sudden there was a moment where everything kind of flipped from excitement to just a little bit of panic, because all of a sudden I think everybody collectively realized that we get to go set up for our encore run. We need to stop what we're doing. And so everybody kind of scrambled for a few minutes to go get all of our equipment set up. We got to leave our Shakos on the sideline. And everybody started gathering at the 50-yard line, started putting their arm around each other. The age-outs are making their way to the center of the circle. And I remember having everybody just to kind of pause and take it in for a moment of what was happening, and just to get to look around the field and see that we were the last ones there, and then look up in the stands and just see how many people were there waiting to watch us. And just the energy that it provided was surreal, of us getting to stand there as we're getting ready to sing that first chord of In My Mind, and be able to know that, hey, we get to honor our organization and make sure that our core song is the last one that's sung tonight in Lucas Oil. We did it.
Check it out. We're on this field to sing our core song. Our field, that audience here to watch us. Yeah. Our field, we took it. Woo! Done. We're on cheer.
In my mind, I'm going to Carolina.
Learned it. It was the last day of spring training in 2018.
So good!
Here we go.